my name is Zoe, for those of you who don't know me, and this is my channel. Thank you for clicking on it. So, I had a special video that I was actually going to make. I'm not going to say anything about it because eventually I am going to do it. But I had a video I really wanted to do tonight, and I had so much time. I was going to be by myself. I was going to be home alone, and it was going to be great, but then something happened. I'm not going to get into it because I'm already a little upset still. And I'm really sorry that this video is going to be as crappy as it is. First of all, this is my fuzzy blanket. I'm wearing terrible clothing because I don't have time to get ready, and I'm too upset to get ready and do anything decent. So I look like this. I hope it's decent. Anyway, so for today, my story time, it's going to be a story time video. I didn't even say that. Wow. I'm just jumping into it because I just want to post already, but I'm doing a story time, and for those of you who don't know, I actually have a birth defect on my hand. I know it's disgusting, but it's my hand. I live with it. It's whatever. I was born with it. No, it was not an accident. I don't know what happened. I think it's called like amniotic constrictive bands or something like that. There are worse cases, so I did get lucky with it, but it's still something that affects my everyday life, and that is kind of what this story is about. It's not really a story, it's just going to be a couple situations where I've noticed that people are like rude about it, I guess. The first time was when I was at my first job in 2015. I had just started, I was finally by myself, wasn't training anymore, and I was at the register, and this woman comes up, and like I was just had my hands like on the counter, and she like looks around me, sees if anyone else is available, and there isn't because it's busy, and she ended up just like throwing her stuff on the counter, and she backed away from me. And I'm not bothered by it anymore. Like I really don't care anymore. I think it's kind of funny because I'm obviously not contagious, and I'm obviously not mentally defective because of it. So it's just something that's stupid. And like a lot of times when I was at my last job, I noticed like a lot of people would always like stare at my hands. Or this one time, one guy, I was actually having a conversation with him through the drive-through window. Yes, I worked at a fast food job. It is in a previous video that I've talked about, along with me mentioning my hand for the first time is in another previous video. But anyways, we were talking, we were having a good time. It was whatever it was, we were just having fun, I guess. And I went to go grab his drink, and like I had my hand like on the drive-through window, and like when I turned around I could see he was looking at it, and after I gave him the drink he stopped talking to me. Like we weren't laughing, we weren't joking around, he didn't even look at me. And it kind of hurt a little bit, just because why would you be that mean? It's whatever. Like a lot of stuff has happened over the past years because of it. A lot of things that kind of affect me still a little bit. Like one chick a couple years ago, actually, she tweeted and she was like, you want to be an actress in California, but you have a mutated hand. And I'm pretty sure another girl was like something about like, how can anyone love you? God obviously doesn't love you if he gave you a hand like that. And back then I wasn't as much of a believer in God as I am now, but it's still, I think I cried for like 2 or 3 hours that night before I finally fell asleep. But it's still something that gets to me a little bit, just because these past two, I actually thought they were friends, but things happen, they said those things, and yeah, that's my life. It's awesome, thank you. This fly is so irritating, by the way. That's my story times. It's not really a good video or good story times. It's just some things I've dealt with in the past. Like people in school used to call me Spider Woman, but that stopped after I tried to kill myself. Sorry. And then my brothers, they used to like make fun of me all the time, and they'd be like, why don't you cut the fingers off your other hand so they match? And it's just like a lot of things have happened, and I'm finally getting over having a hand. It's still, some days are harder than others, and I'm just like, why? Like, why do I have this? Why was I given this? How was this fair? Like, but it's just something I have to deal with. And maybe one day I will fully be over it, but right now, today, I am not fully over it. I haven't cried about it in a while, so that's a good thing. I used to cry in the shower a lot, just staring at it, and I'm like, this is disgusting. It's the ugliest thing. Like, I have a problem. So that is the end of my story time video. I know it was bad, and I'm sorry. I wish I could have posted the other video. Hopefully I can do that soon, but it just depends on when I can find the time between my job and working for my parents, and just trying to find time when I'm alone and I don't feel anxious recording. So hopefully I can get that video up. I'm not gonna say anything on Twitter. I'm not gonna say anything anywhere about it. A couple people already know about the video, but I'm not gonna tell anybody publicly. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up, share it. Even if you didn't like it, just give it a thumbs up. It means the world to me. Subscribe to my channel, watch my videos, share my channel, share my videos. Follow my Instagram, follow my Twitter, and I will see you guys all next video.